Greetings, my fellow knights. Welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we're trying out another variant of Resilient Golgari. This time focusing on two of my favorite cards, Dollhouse of Horrors, which is essentially an artifact that allows us for 1 mana to exile a creature card from our graveyard, to then get a construct copy of it that gets a +1/+1 for each construct we control, as well as it gains haste. This synergizes very well with a bunch of cards that either draw additional cards or have entered the battlefield effects. So we're really capitalizing on things like both versions of Shieldred that allow us to gain life and kill things, Blossoming Tortoise, and Archpriest of Shadows that allows us to give a backup counter to another creature to return a creature from our graveyard. Then our resilient threats are Tenacious Underdog, as well as Mosswood Dread Knight, two fan favorites. Vivian's going to allow us to mill a bunch of creatures and fill up our hand, or sacrifice our lower curve creatures into our larger or higher curve creatures, kind of birthing pod style, and then get them back again with Dollhouse. Finally, our top end, which you could say is a little bit of a nombo, but a card I wanted to try out, is Gruff Triplets, where once it enters the battlefield, you create 2 copies of it, and every time one of the triplets dies, it powers up all the other triplets. Now, it does have a specific line on it that says Gruff Triplets enters the battlefield if it isn't a token. So it kind of does not synergize with Dollhouse, but we can sacrifice a Shieldred to get a Gruff Triplets, then sacrifice the Shieldred, or correction, and then, you know, we could potentially, yeah, I mean, I guess that's really it as far as that goes. But we want to really try to play it, hard cast it, and then when it dies, get 1 back with Dollhouse. It won't make copies of it, but we at the very least get the ability to kind of pump the token up, if you know what I mean. So I think there's still some good synergies. Tortoise does a good job of fueling the graveyard, and that's about it. You will notice that we're running no removal as far as spells go. That is a choice, right? I could easily see you cutting like the 2 Vivians and maybe 2 familiars for removal, but I like to go heavy into strategies to see how it plays, and then you guys can figure out where you want to from there. But we still do have removal in the form of Glissa the Sunslayer, Shieldred with Death Touch, Archpriest with Death Touch, and Shieldred actually killing something. So there is still removal, as well as just beating the opponent with giant creatures. So that is the list. I hope you enjoy it. Shout out for this video goes out to Shiny Gengar, or Gengar. Pretty sure it's Gengar. Shiny Gengar. Thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel and then riding the struggle bus with us. You rock. And this Resilient Golgari list is for you, my friend. All right, we're on the draw, but this one looks great. 3, 4 into 5. Seems good. Ooh. Potential Mirror. Alright, let's see where that takes us. Sounds good to me. Send it back. And then we'll lead off with... I guess they're showing us white. So we'll lead off with the Llanowar, just in case they have some kind of enchantment we can't necessarily deal with. Don't expect this to survive, but that's okay, because we're gonna hit our land. We're gonna go land off a Tortoise, then we're gonna hit our land. It's fine. Take our 3 and like it. Opponent's leaving up removal. All right, well, I don't want to miss a land drop, and Shieldred's gonna die, so let's go here, so at least we get value off the turtle. Boom. And then we draw land off the top. Oh, all right. Not the worst. Not the worst. So, if they... Seems good. Seems good. think we go ahead and set up the strong next turn. So we'll go here. And then play our tap land. And now next turn we can activate Horror, getting back Glissa. Glissa will draw us a card first, or we can go with Turtle. I think we go with Glissa. Glissa's gonna let us kill the enchantment, potentially. Opponent being gutsy here. Comfortable taking 3 to draw that card. All right, all right. I like it. That means they don't have an answer to shouldered, or they would have done it before they drew. So that's a good sign for us, right? Because then we can even Priest of Shadows here if we want. Setting up for the big turn. Alright, well, we came to do a thing, so I think we're going to do it. The only downside is that we don't get to draw. They just double block. We can go Priest and attack, then they just get the Mosswood back. So, I think we start... Let's go here and get this fired up. So they're leaving up... You think it's... Oh, it's got to be cut down. Okay. So we're going to get Turtle back here. Because Turtle is going to fuel our graveyard, ramp us, and then we don't mind if it gets removed with cut down. And let's put our dual land into play. No point in attacking. So is it a protection spell that they have up? Because I don't see why they wouldn't have killed the turtle there. Interesting. Interesting. Take 8. Fall down to 6. And then we can... I think we take it. I think we take it. We drew another Glissa. So what's our best option here? So we can activate, get Glissa back, right? Then put the shadows on the tortoise, so they either let us draw a card with Glissa or the tortoise reanimates shouldered, and then we can still play the other dollhouse to get back shouldered anyways. Yeah, we were looking pretty good that game. This one looks good. I like it. Yeah, we can go Cottage on 1, Wasteland on 2, draw a card, then play a Glissa. Yep. I like it. Play Glissa, be mana efficient. I think with our turn is probably the best thing we can do, in my opinion. We can also ramp, but I think simply drawing or being the aggressor here. Let's just draw here. No pause, so we didn't have to play with fire. We are still gonna Glissa though. I think Glissa versus dropping Dollhouse is fine, because then what we can do is we can go Glissa into Bramble plus Dread Knight. Seems good. We'll stick to the plan regardless of what the opponent's got going on. Full-blown Jund. I don't expect Glissa to survive. Oh, alright. I'm okay with this. Very nice opponent.
I don't need respect. Just don't go sow some chaos. Pleasure doing business with you.
I think we just take it here. And we could blitz to make sure one dies. Let's attack for sure. Have them block. Right, and then let's go Mosswood and Bramble. Yeah, because Bramble will let us play Triplets next turn, so let's do that. That sounds about right to me if I had to take a stab at it. We could discard the underdog. We're okay with that. And we won't discard anything else. Drop down the 14, so it's looking a little sketch, but not horrible. Yeah, I guess we have to draw here. Alright, now it is looking a little on the sketchy side. So let's try to kill one for sure. And then we will play the big guys. And I think we can go ahead and discard a land here. We'll lose life unless they discard a card. So discarding land is fine, I think. Alright, we may be in a little bit of trouble here. Draw another land, nothing good to discard. We take a bunch, send everything ab Nixilis, leave ourselves open. Leave this one back, get one back. I think this is correct. Because now we for sure kill the Obnixilis. They're going to block something. Alright. Not the worst exchange. So we'll just get back the Gruff Triplets versus the Underdog. They lose one. We still have two blockers. But we get Obnixilis off the board, which I think sets us up for a decent spot. I think we're just going to end up, unfortunately, losing to the Shieldred. If we attacked with the Familiar and left the Sunslayer back, then we would have had a good block, but it really wouldn't have done much for us. Oh, I think they're contemplating on whether to trade the Harvester for the Triplet or not. Here's the thing, though, right? Glissa has first strike. So these guys are actually going to get pumped.
You're defiant.
So I am okay with that exchange. And they missed it, even with all the thinking. Sweet. I'll take it. Okay. We're on the play and we have a curve. Let's keep this one. I like this one quite a bit. Lead off with the old Cottage. And then let's go with Underdog. Yeah. We'll go with Underdog. I think that's fine. And then we have two Glissas. So we may lead off with Glissa here. We'll see. They'll burn a removal on Underdog. We're okay with that. Exile. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. That sounds about right. And then we can... I think we'll probably go with the combo. We'll go Dread Knight plus, I think. Glissa down. Let's draw, because we're going to have to discard here in a minute. And go here. Hold off on the Shieldred until they're out of removal. Ooh, alright, opponent. I see ya. I see ya. Not bad, not bad. Let's... here, and we can't play both. So I think we're just going to go ahead and play Dread Knight again. And then I'm not opposed to blocking here, but we may not. They're smart. They'll attack first. They may still have removal. They'll make a discard. We'll discard the Waste. And then we can go Dread Knight plus Glissa. Or even Shieldred if we wanted to. The nice thing about Dread Knight is the Trample will allow us to put the backup of Shadows on it. And definitely get something back. So we'll see. The fact that they haven't just immediately fired something off makes me feel pretty good about things. Alright, so the second spell they cast this turn is going to be cheap. We also have the option... Does this have Trample? Does not. Okay. So let's see if they sack the Lily. They do. Excellent. Excellent.
Off you go.
So we'll take 2 here? That's weird. Oh, it's at the beginning of combat. It triggers. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Let's see. If we Moss Knight, play the land, we can go Bramble. Okay, let's do that. Let's go Moss Knight plus Bramble. That way we still have 2 things on the board. And then we may just do... Okay. Very nice, very nice. They have to double block, and they actually can't. So let's block here. Get this guy off the board. It doesn't have trample. Saves us some damage. Keep this guy. And then let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. So, oh, we can still play the other Moss Knight. Okay. So let's go here. Backup counter here. Attack. They didn't realize about the trample, so this is perfect. We will replay Glissa. And then we could draw, but I'm a little worried about our life here until we drop Shouldered. So we'll let that one fly. Guess you're good until the end of your next turn. Oh. Okay. I did not realize how that worked. I'll be completely transparent with you guys. For some reason, I kept reading until the end of your next turn, like... Okay. I'm actually totally okay with that. So we'll block the Skitter. We'll block a dude. Take 3. Wait, this guy has it too. Okay. So we'll take a little bit, right? Opponent chose not to block. Interesting. So we'll go here first. Then play this. And that'll put us up a life. And then we'll play here. And then we can attack for free here. And I kind of like where we're at here. Get Glissa back. And I think we've stabilized. We get to fire off this familiar, hopefully hit a Vivian. Alright, so block here. Alright, nice. Took down rats. Definitely a popular list. May have to make a video of it. Alright, this one is a little sketchy, but we do have a turn 2 familiar or a Dread Knight if we need to. We have Vivian, we have a ramp with Tortoise. Let's keep it. Really want to see one land and I'll be comfortable. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this now. Red, let's see what their second... No play with fire. So let's see what they do here. Okay, so now the question is... Do we try to buy ourselves some time or do we open up a Tortoise, right? I think we need to buy ourselves some time and we'll just go with the Dread Knight. I think buying us some time, getting some blocks is probably the better play here. They burn a removal. We get to play this guy again. Oh, I guess we don't. But we have another one. Yeah, because we have to play the Adventure. So, but I like the fact that we're threatening a block here versus playing the familiar and not blocking. Okay. It's another one in hand. I think we're okay. I think we're just going to go ahead and... Ouch. Okay. Still solid. Well, we hit our lands. Alright. Let's play... Bramble Familiar. And now that we know we have the Tortoise for sure next turn, and we don't take any damage, we're going to block here. Probably going to go ahead and block the... Alright, I guess we're stuck blocking whatever they don't play. Or pump. Block here. Pretty sure we're just dead, unfortunately. But that's what Mono Red does. Don't hit the land either. Pump, block, take. Yeah, good game. They got it. Really need to hit the land there to play Vivian. Well played, Red. Well played. All right. Let's see what our top end can do. We're going first. I like it. We're going to keep this one. Lead off with the Proving Grounds. And then we'll see if we draw or not. We don't have a turn 3 play, so we may just end up playing the Dread Knight, hoping that they're going to kill it. Mono black, not surprised. Let's go with underdog. Yep, expected that. We're perfectly okay with that. I think we're gonna draw with the Dread Knight to, yeah, now that they left up removal, I'm just gonna draw here to make sure we hit the land for Tortoise. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very happy with that. Play Tortoise, hopefully it gives us our 5th land. Nice, very nice, very nice. And we can play our own Glissa, but we know they have removal. So I think we'll just go here. And a little bit of a bummer on the Dollhouse getting milled. Shieldred's gonna minus, they connect.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Okay, okay.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna Shieldred here because we get a card out of it regardless. I think they were worried about us blitzing out one of the underdogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, man, it actually would be nice if they let us kill the Shieldred. Okay, fair. They replace the card. Let's see if we get lucky and we can fire off. If we get a land, we'll fire off the Bramble. If not, we'll go Mosswood Knight first and then Glissa to protect us against any shenanigans of the Edict effect. Okay, I guess they don't have an Edict. Ooh. Yeah, that seems good. Leaving... Oh, no, it's just Sleeper. I think adding 3 things to the board isn't too bad here. Obliterator, that could be an issue. Obliterator could be an issue. Oh, nice. Very good draw. Very strong draw here. We can... Yeah. Let's do that, because then next turn we could sack the Shieldred to Vivian to go grab another Gruff Triplets. No attacks. They're looking at the flip side of Shieldred, and they're at 4, so they're still good. Okay.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. Now, one of your friends has to leave.
Ooh. Ooh. What's another good thing we can draw here? We could draw our other Shieldred. Play this, sack this, get another one. This guy's protecting him. We can't flip her yet. What else can we do here? We can fire this off. We can... I think we just go for the long game here. Play our own Glissa. And play our Dread Knight. And our... Sack this. No, I think we're good. Menace, so they have to block, and it just hurts us. This can trample over, but we sack 3 things. They're going to make us discard a card, so I do think... Yeah, I think they got us for right now.
Drop it.
Sack here. Alright, what's a good thing we could sack? Sack the Dread Knight for Glissa. Sack this, make this guy huge. How many cards are left? 5. Sack this to grab our own Shieldred. I think might be the play here. We can also mill to fill up our hand. Let's fill up our hand.
I like it. Look around. Life's everywhere.
Still no good attacks thanks to the Obliterator, unfortunately. Nissa, I guess Glissa could attack. And then we sack what? 1, 2. They have to lose something. Yeah, let's do this. I like this play. Granted, them discarding fuels up their graveyard, but I think they would just play everything. Okay, I'm okay with this. We'll keep the land in hand. I think we've stabilized.
You failed to entertain me. That's my cue to sacrifices must be made.
Let's get rid. Let's see. They're gonna. Oh, that's gonna. They're 1 away from us flipping Shouldered. So let's get rid. The Knight would give us another Glissa, but we're gonna play this. I think we just sack the Knight. They attack. We could take 5.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
Sounds good.
One of your friends has to leave.
It's a good call. Good call. Let's sack the Shieldred. So I guess we should have went ahead and sacked the Vivian. So we're gonna block and then sack 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves us with 2 lands. We could play the Mosswood. We could sack it. Tough spot. Tough spot. Thinking. Lose the Vivian. Play the Shouldered. We can draw more cards still. And now we could for sure... Yes. I think we let the Vivian go here, unfortunately. The Obliterator has definitely done some work.
Doesn't mean I'm giving up.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy's an issue, but we can kill her, right? So let's just play the other one. And yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's just play the other one. And now we can attack them. Yeah, I think we just attack them. I don't even think we care anymore about Vivian. Nice. Yeah, I feel really good about this. And then we'll just play the land. Fire off the draw. Oh, yeah, and we'll draw. And yeah, this looks good. I don't think there's anything they can draw here that could get them out of this. So that was a good draw. That was a very good draw for us. They're gonna, yep. We'll discard a land.
We all have things we'd rather.
And we got there. Nice. Man. All right. Play the Shouldered. And then attack. And it's... Yep. Attack with everybody. And I think we're good. We block here, but there's no first strike. So well played, man. So I was right. We should have just kept... I think either way. It was just... We were just a little behind, mana-wise. But that was sick. Good game, opponent. Good game.